Well, we're here again, guys. We're here again. It's day one. It's the first day of the week. Okay, it's only Monday. It's only Monday. And Brian Callahan still has a job. All right. How does this guy still have a job? How? Did Amy just not hear the fans? Did she just not hear, did she not watch the game? Was she not there? Did she just send her assistant, Berg Nihill, to get booed at? Her minion? What are we doing? Why is Callahan still here? He just had a press conference today, and I'm like, how is this guy still here? Why is he still here? What purpose does he serve for this team? I don't get it. I really don't get it. And not only that, but if we beat the Houston Texans next week, is that really going to get fans excited? Hell no. Excuse my language, but no, absolutely not. I get it. It's the Houston Texans. It's our biggest division rival. Maybe not. I have no idea. Everybody in the division is our biggest rival. But it's a big-time rivalry game. And if we beat the Houston Texans, do you think fans are going to be like, oh, we're so back? No, they're not. They're not going to say that. They're going to be like, so? Still need to fire Callahan. I just don't understand why this guy is still here. I don't understand why he's still here. He should have been fired by halftime. Let's start at the beginning of the game. It's the opening kickoff. And normally, when you win the coin toss at a kickoff, you usually defer to the second half. But you want to know what Brian Callahan did? Because apparently it's opposite day. Brian Callahan receives the football to start the game. Brian, this is not overtime. This is the beginning of the game. What are you doing? Bro, what are you doing? This is not overtime where you have a chance to go down and score and win the game. No, this is the beginning of the game. Nothing has happened yet. What are you doing? Can somebody please explain to me the rules of football? Because apparently I must be crazy, because there's no way. I've never seen anything like it. That's the first time I've ever seen that happen. I'm not kidding. That's the first time I've ever seen a head coach receive the football to start the game. It's just, it's always something new with him. It doesn't make any sense. Okay, so then we go, I know Cam Ward threw a bad interception. Yes, he's a rookie mistake. He didn't see the guy. I hope he doesn't keep doing that, but he made a mistake. Hopefully he'll learn from it, okay? Hopefully he will learn from it. But this is where I was like, what? It is before halftime. And I think there was like 5 minutes left or something like that. There was a lot of time. I mean, my head is all over the place. I don't remember how much time exactly there was before the half. But instead of going for the QB sneak, this man kicks a field goal from 60-something yards. Brian. Joey Sly, we know has a big leg, but it's 4th and 1 at midfield, and you're telling me you don't believe in your quarterback to get the first down? So then the Colts get the ball, they go to score, because of course they do. Why wouldn't they score? It's too easy. It's too easy to score on Brian Callahan's football team. It's too easy. It's too easy. As long as he's over here being an idiot, it's easy to do what you want. I could probably get out there and outcoach Brian Callahan. It's that bad. So then, I didn't even know about this. Shout out to Tone Talk. Brad Steele over there, dude. He does amazing work. Go check him out. But I didn't know until he said it in his podcast at the end of the game. But he said Brian Callahan blamed it on the ball boy. Why does this guy have a press conference? Why did this guy have a press conference 30 minutes ago? Why is he still here? Could somebody please explain to me why he is still here? I gotta chill. But guys, it's getting to the point where forget going to the games. I don't even know if I want to watch the games. But I have to for content. I have to watch this mess for content. Can't believe this guy blamed the ball boy, but he had a press conference 30 minutes ago. How? Is Amy Adams just lost? Did she not hear us? It's embarrassing, man. It's embarrassing, man. I feel so bad for Mike Keith. You know, I know they didn't boo him, but for him to come in when he is the greatest, he will always be. There won't be another Mike Keith. Okay. So there won't be another Mike Keith. But here's the thing, right? Felt bad for Mike Keith. And even his facial expression was like, man, yeah, I don't know about this guy. I don't know about him. Shout out Mike Keith, Titans legend right there. But I will always miss touchdown Titans. I will miss that. The new guy it doesn't hit the same. It just don't hit the same like it did. But Burt Nighthill comes out, does the Ring of Honor with Mike Keith, and he's getting booed out of the stadium. Should have been Amy Adams up there. That should have been Amy Adams up there doing the Ring of Honor. You know what? Maybe I don't know, man. It might have been people cussing her out if she went up there. She probably knew what she was getting herself into. That's why she didn't go to it. Maybe she was there. I don't know. As long as she knows that this guy, Brian Callahan, sucks. It's insane. It's insane. Let's get into some... No, actually, no. Back to Brian Callahan, because I want to say this happened again in the second half. We do it again. It happens again. But this time, it's like 4th and inches this time or something like that. But this time, Cam Ward is looking over. He's like, what's going on? Are we going for it? Are we not going for it? You know what Brian Callahan does? Because he's scared. Because he's scared. He don't know what he's doing. He brings out Joey Sly again. But we get a delay of game. Coming out of a timeout. Coming out of a timeout. We get a delay of game. Has anyone ever seen their team do that before? Because I've never seen my team do that before. I've never seen anybody's team do that before. Never seen anything like it. So, Joey Sly, of course, misses it. And I just cut off. I wanted to cut off the game. But I wanted to keep seeing what Cam could do. But I don't even know. It's to the point where I don't even know if I want to watch the next game. Until I see Brian Callahan has gotten fired, I don't know if I want to watch a game now. I might just watch somebody else play. And here's the thing about this as well. Why would I, with my hard-earned money, go watch this garbage? Why would you want to take your hard-earned money and go watch this garbage? I mean, yeah, if you're an opposing fan, yeah, go watch us be screw-ups. Have at it. Have fun. Knock yourself out. But why would I? I live 2.5 hours away. I'm in orange and white Knoxville, Tennessee Vols. Tennessee Vols. This is Tennessee Vols territory. Why would I drive 2.5 hours away to go to a game, pay for gas, pay for food, pay for parking, pay for the tickets, and pay for concessions? Why would I want to do that when you are giving me a reason not to go? That stadium is going to be empty the next home game. Just see where Nick Bosa suffered a season-ending ACL injury. Prayers up to him. But why? Why would I go pay for all these things when you're not giving me what I want, which is a good product on the field? I'm not asking you to make the playoffs this year. We knew that wasn't a possibility. I'm not asking you to win a Super Bowl. Be nice, but I'm not asking for that right now because it's not realistic. But what I am asking for, can you at least be competent? Is that too much to ask? Can you at least be competent? Just be competent, man. You don't even have to think about it. Just be competent. Be decent. If we go 7-10 and Cam Ward looks good, okay. But if we're out here doing dumb stuff every week, and I can't, and we're getting to the players, I cannot watch these players at the end of the game. Why would I want to listen to, oh, we got to stop being ourselves, we got to stop committing these penalties? Okay, if you're late to work every day and you're like, oh, and the boss asks you, why are you late again? Oh well, I gotta leave. I gotta stop leaving my house late. I don't get it. I don't. I just. I'll never understand. I'll never understand. As long as we got that goofball at head coach, I'll never understand. I don't understand why they let him have a press conference today. Is a middle finger to me. It's a middle finger to me in the organization. And I get it. You're not going to fix it this year with an interim head coach. But what you're telling me is, oh, well, we're just going to pretend like these people don't exist. And we're going to keep this guy. Embarrassing. Let's get to some players. So I try to calm down, okay? Try to let it all out. Sometimes you gotta let it out. You just gotta let the world know what is really how you really feeling, right? But Calvin Ridley, man, can we trade him at the deadline? Is that possible? This guy's getting paid $90 million. And this time, no. You won't believe what he did this time. He had it in his hands. It got tipped off his hands. He comes down with it. It's in his hands. And it just somehow slips out of his hands. Yeah, that really happened. Thanks, Ran Carthon. Thank you. Thank you for getting us a wide receiver who can't catch. Appreciate that. $90 million. Can't catch football. Insane. And he was dropping them all day long yesterday. All day long yesterday. He was dropping them all day long yesterday. Insane. Insane. Chigakonkwo. Can we trade him too? Why aren't we playing Gunnar Helm more? I've been saying this since the preseason. Gunnar Helm needs to be tight end one. Chigakonkwo sucks. He sucks. He's terrible. He can't catch either. And you can make the argument, yeah, Cam Ward may have thrown a bad football. It's in his hands. Just goes boop off his hands. Because our receivers can't catch. Except for Ale Manor, who we will get to because at the end of the episode, because he's a positive. Calvin Ridley is not a number one wide receiver on any team in the NFL after yesterday. Any team. He might not even be a number one on a college team. It's that bad. Chigakonkwo, not a tight end one on any NFL team. Get them both out of here. Please, go. Please just, I can't with them anymore. Can we please trade them now if it's possible? Can you just get a competent wide receiver who can catch the football? They don't even have to be a star player. If they can just catch, that'd be great. Because Ale Manor, they're going to start doubling him. And then Ridley's going to have to step up. Ridley sucks and Okonkwo sucks. Get them out of here. Please get them out of here. Pollard is decent. He is the only bright spot from a Ran Carthon dumpster fire of contracts. Insane. Insane. And why do we keep running these wide receiver screens when they don't work? They're in the backfield. The other team is already in the backfield when you're running it. Why do we keep doing that? I don't know how this guy is at a press conference today. I don't get it. I really don't get it. It's insane that he even made it to today press conference. It's insane. It's insane that he didn't get fired at halftime for how bad of a performance he put on yesterday. Bright spot on the offense. Number one, Cam Ward. I know he threw the bad interception. Dog, you cannot throw it straight to the defender. You probably just didn't see him. Okay, he's a rookie. Hopefully he'll learn from it. But after that, I thought he didn't do too bad. I didn't think he did too bad. If he had a better coach, he might have had a better game. And better receivers, too. Other than Aomayer. And Lockett did okay, I guess. But they're old. Can we just... Next year, we need to just start. We need to build that wide receiver core with young talent. Because I can't with these unks at wide receiver, bro. Anyways. Yeah, back to Tyler Lockett. I thought he had a decent game. I thought he had a decent game. I'll give you that. He had a decent game. I thought Cam Ward played decent. Aomayer is a beast. That catch where he had to go up to the moon to get it? Are you kidding me? Why aren't you doing that, Calvin Ridley? Why aren't you doing that? You're getting paid way more than this guy. Why aren't you doing that? Oh, that's right. You can't. He must be gambling again. He's got to be gambling again. There's something not right. He is gambling. He's honestly gambling with the $90 million contract he got. The NFL needs to do an investigation on Calvin Ridley. There's no way he's that bad as a $90 million wide receiver. Anyways, Gunnar Helm, best tight end on the team. Don't know why he's not number one tight end. Should have been number one tight end at the beginning of the year. But what do I know? What do I know? I thought DK was decent. He was pretty decent. DK is a dog at returner. Haven't had that in a long time. It's nice. It's nice. But that's it for the offense. If I forgot somebody in the offense, please let me know. Oh yeah, and I thought the offensive line, they were meh. They were meh. Cam Ward sometimes just holds on to the ball too long. Got to be better, but he's a rookie. He'll figure it out. I hope he figures it out. Let's get into the defense, man. Let's get into the defense. So, y'all want Denard Wilson as your head coach now? You want him as your head coach? You sure you want him as your head coach? Because the Colts, I counted at least 10 times, were doing bootleg every play. And they were always getting first downs. Can somebody please explain to me why the Colts were just doing the same play over and over and over and over, and Denard Wilson has no counter for it? None at all. Doesn't have a play in the playbook that can stop a bootleg, apparently. Oh, they're throwing bootlegs? Okay, they can have those bootlegs. That's how we got destroyed! Denard Wilson, man, at this point, I think he needs to be fired too. He needs to go too. His defensive schemes, I just don't get it, man. Number one pass defense, get out of here, man. I want a dominant defense. I know we don't have a pass rush, but can you at least stop a bootleg? Now that that's out of the way, this isn't even the worst part. This ain't even the worst part, y'all. The 2025 Tennessee Titans cannot tackle. You heard it here first. The 2025 Tennessee Titans cannot tackle. They can't, and they won't. They cannot tackle. So now we can't tackle. We cannot tackle anybody now. Great, because Jonathan Taylor, I counted on that touchdown run, probably about 4 or 5 people missed him. And on almost said Roland, Warren's, I think he had a touchdown too. I counted 4 or 5 missed tackles. So now we can't tackle. Cody Barton, you looked like you needed to go back to free agency after yesterday. Trade him too. Trade him too. Trade him too. We thought this was an upgrade from Kenneth Murray. I guess apparently not. Apparently not. He can't tackle anyone. But Kenneth Murray can tackle. He just can't play coverage. But he can tackle. Cody Barton's trash. Get him out of here too. You can go too. You can go too because you can't tackle anybody. Embarrassing. Jeffrey Simmons. Okay, so it's first. I want to say it's 3rd and 17 or something like that. In the first quarter, Titans are down 10-0. Game's over. At that point, the game was over. We all knew that. Come on, this team ain't coming back from nothing. We ain't the Philadelphia Eagles from yesterday. So, okay. It's first. It's like 3rd and 17 or something like that. They're at midfield, and we're in the backfield to sack Daniel Jones. And I'm like, get him. Daniel Jones just tiptoes out of there and runs 20 yards to get a first down. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding? So we can't get a sack. Jeffrey Simmons is back there, misses him. $100 million, misses him. Because of course he does. He might be gambling too with Calvin Ridley. Can't get a sack and can't tackle. Just can't do it. Cannot do it. And the one that y'all have all been waiting for, Mr. $70 million himself, looking shook in that interview. That post-game interview. Looking like he's seen a ghost. Gets a defensive holding in the end zone against Alec Pierce. Ball gets placed at the spot of the foul, touchdown because of course. Our red zone defense and defense in general is hot garbage. But y'all still want Denard Wilson as your head coach. I don't get it. Anyways, gets a defensive holding in the end zone. And then gets cooked by Alec Pierce, who is a good player, but gets cooked by Alec Pierce, gets cooked by Michael Pittman, and then Jonathan Taylor, to cap it all off, literally stiff-armed this man into the dirt, making him look like a child. Insane. $70 million. You got to be gambling with Calvin Ridley as well. Because you probably are gambling with Calvin Ridley. There's no way you're not gambling with Calvin Ridley, L'Jarius. There's no way. You two have got to have some sort of scheme going on. Because why is Calvin Ridley dropping the football and L'Jarius Sneed can't play coverage? I'm telling you, there has got to be an investigation on the Tennessee Titans because there has got to be an investigation on the Tennessee Titans. There just has to be an investigation. The NFL needs to look into this football team now because why is Calvin Ridley getting paid $90 million and dropping easy passes that are in his hands? Why is L'Jarius Sneed getting paid $70 million and can't get a sack in the backfield when he's back there and right at Daniel Jones' feet? And why is L'Jarius Sneed not playing coverage? Why can't he play man coverage or coverage at all? Why can't he do it? There needs to be why is Brian Callahan a goofy goober at head coach? There needs to be an investigation on this team now. Why did he make it to the press conference today? Why did he make it to the press conference today? There needs to be a serious investigation on the Tennessee Titans. They cannot keep getting away with this. I'm telling you, there's something going on. They have got to be plotting something, because you're telling me that Calvin Ridley's getting paid $90 million to drop the football, and everything. L'Jarius Sneed is just over here, can't guard anybody. You want to know what Michael Pittman from the Indianapolis Colts said, wide receiver from the Indianapolis Colts said yesterday? Let me get in close. It looked like the Tennessee Titans didn't want to play. They didn't look like they wanted to play. Those are Michael Pittman's words. He said they just looked like they didn't want to play. You got guys in the locker room leaving, guys like Peter Skoronski, Calvin Ridley. I don't care. Listen, you go have fun with your $90 million. You ain't doing nothing for us. That's for dang sure. Anyways, got guys like Peter Skoronski, Calvin Ridley, and other players. They left the locker room before the media could even speak to them. They were looking around for players. It's like guys that left their job way too early in their shift, and the manager's just over here looking around for them. But somehow Callahan made it to his press conference today. Somehow he made it to his press conference today. I don't know how. I don't know why. He just made it to his press conference somehow. I'm going to wrap it up by saying this. I'm not going to a game this year. I'm not. I really wanted to see Cam in his rookie year, but I cannot go if they keep this idiot around any longer. I can't do it. I just can't do it. Why would I pay to go watch guys miss tackles and Calvin Ridley drop the football and L'Jarius Sneed not playing any coverage? We need to have a big offseason this year. Callahan, bye. Should have been gone, but whatever. Should have fired him when you got rid of Rand, but whatever. Could have got Ben Johnson, who looked better. And that's another thing. You want to know something about the Tennessee Titans? You want to know something about this team? The Carolina Panthers whooped the Atlanta Falcons yesterday. A team that was supposed to be bad whooped the Atlanta Falcons 30-0. It was like something like that. Bryce Young looked great. They responded. The Cleveland Browns got whooped by the Ravens. You want to know what they did? They responded by beating the Green Bay Packers, a Super Bowl favorite. Chicago Bears got absolutely embarrassed by Ben Johnson's former team. 52 points. Scored on their heads. You want to know what they did? They came back home and absolutely annihilated the Cowboys. At home. You want to know what the Tennessee Titans do to respond to losses? Penalties. dumb coaching, players not tackling. Offensive line looking atrocious. That's how they respond. That's how they respond. There's no pulse with this team anymore. There's no pulse. Where's the pulse? There's no pulse. This team is dead. There's no pulse there. Anyways, guys, I gotta go. I hope y'all have a better day than me, because I am going to literally I'm going to throw something in my house because Brian Callahan is still here. Anyways, it's been your boy Sportacular. Y'all have a great day. Peace, y'all.